I'm going to rummage through an old storage box I found on the balcony. Let's see what we can salvage. Ah, here's a broken hot glue gun. I'll test it out to confirm it's completely dead. I plug it in, pull the trigger, and nothing happens. The heating element is clearly broken. But instead of throwing it away, we're going to give it a second life. I'll unscrew the casing to access the internal components. I need to remove all the original parts, the heating block and the trigger mechanism, to make room for our new modification. We just need the empty plastic shell. Now for the secret ingredient, an old spark plug. This will serve as a heat-resistant base for our welding tip. Next, I'm taking a thick red copper wire. I will peel off the outer insulation at one end to expose the copper wire inside. Leave a comment and let me know which country you are watching from. It's great that we can connect and chat from all over the world. I'll tightly wrap the exposed copper around the top terminal of the spark plug to establish our electrical connection. I'm using pliers to ensure the connection is as tight as possible. A solid connection is crucial for handling the high currents we'll be dealing with. Then, I'll carefully position the spark plug inside the front of the glue gun casing. With the wire routed out the back, I can now close up the casing and screw it all back together. This gives us a safe, comfortable handle for our new tool. I'll strip the other end of the red wire and attach a sturdy alligator clip. This will allow us to easily connect our tool to a power source. To hold our welding electrode, I'm taking a brass connector from a terminal block and securing it to the tip of the spark plug. The screws will let us easily swap out different tips. If you find this video interesting, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any interesting ideas coming soon. For the electrode itself, I'm extracting the carbon rod from an old AA battery. Carbon is highly conductive and can withstand extreme heat without melting, making it perfect for this application. I'll quickly wipe down the carbon rod with a tissue to remove any leftover battery paste or debris. To get a precise welding point, I'm mounting the carbon rod in my drill and using sandpaper to grind it down to a sharp tip. This focuses the electrical arc into a small, concentrated area. I'll insert the sharpened carbon rod into the brass connector on our tool and tighten the screws to hold it firmly in place. For power, I'm using a high-capacity power tool battery. I'm putting washers on the battery terminals for connection. I'm attaching the red alligator clip to the positive terminal of the battery. I have a second wire with an alligator clip connected to the negative battery terminal. This will act as our ground. Watch what happens when I touch the carbon tip to the ground clip. Look at those sparks. We have a powerful arc. Let's test it out. I'm connecting the ground clip to a razor blade. By touching the tip to the overlapping seam, I can fuse the two pieces of metal together. As you can see, the weld is surprisingly strong. The energy concentration is amazing. Now, let's try something more practical. I want to connect two electrical wires together. I'll twist two bare copper wires together, apply the tool, and the heat fuses the copper strands into a single solid joint without needing any solder. It also works great for soldering thick wires. I have this metal cup with a broken handle. I'll use a grounding clamp to attach it to the metal cup. Then I'll use our homemade spot welding machine to reattach it. When I touch the tip of my carbon soldering iron to the metal, the intense heat instantly melts and bonds them together. just a few precise welds. And there you have it. The handle is completely secure and solid. This homemade tool is incredibly powerful and useful. If you enjoyed this project and found it inspiring, please give this video a big thumbs up, share it with your friends, and leave a comment below. Don't forget to subscribe for more fantastic DIY ideas. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.